Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Monday, the 19th of July. We will be using Sawyer's Path Tarot. You know it's one of my favorites for our message today, as well as all of our lovely oracle cards. So we're tuning into the atmosphere, how it's charged, and how we might consider navigating the energies that are all around us at this time. So our spirit animal card for the day is nice, Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Oh, well, there you go. How are we navigating all the love that's around us at this time? My feeling here is this is quite a bit of a manifestation card. You know, we're meant to breathe in, draw in, fulfill ourselves with the love that's all around us. And so the atmosphere being charged in such a way, I mean, it's always there for us. Though, as it shows up in the oracle card, I feel like we've got a bit of, we have a bit of extra. So take that extra, use it, make something of it and with it. From Wisdom of the Oracle, we have soulmates. Very sweet. You know, there's only one or two love cards in this whole deck, and this is a significant deck. You know, there's quite a few in there. So this is sweet. Pay close attention to this one because, of course, we're going to start with our inner divine masculine and divine feminine. And our self-relationship is under the microscope for us at this time. And how beautiful is that? More upgrade, more on offer in the atmosphere, in the frequency. I feel like we are charging up our frequency. This, though, is connection in expansive friendship. This is exquisite companionship. It's a deeply powerful card when it comes to connection. So there is one, maybe two people that we connect so deeply with, and we may be having communication with them. We may be sharing some of our expansive thoughts, and, you know, collectively, independently and collectively pulling on this beautiful, loving charge that's in the atmosphere and making something profound of it. I'm sensing inspired ideas, great collaboration, sharing of inspiration here. And then our Retrospirit Oracle card, we have beginnings. Yeah, look at that. Daisies. Oh my goodness, they're my most favorite flower in the whole world. They're so simple and pretty. But daisies and, you know, this path, up the mountainside, I really do feel a sense of optimistic inspiration and exciting ideas, and collaborating with someone who is very near and dear, close, very close in your inner circle. And yeah, I feel like invention type of energy. Like, you're going to come up with something so spectacular, you actually file a patent for it. Also, though, taking it to the relationship level, there may be a brand new connection within self that feels like the beginning of a new journey in the way that we are loving ourselves. Of course, that blesses and benefits all of our connections. So that's there as well. Let's get into the tarot cards and see what they have to say. Six of Wands, beautiful. You know, this is a card about victory, success. It's a sense of homecoming, and there's notoriety on the card too. In tarot, this card usually shows like a hero coming home from whatever adventure they've been on, and they return successful. The Six of Wands is one of those cards that does produce a whole lot of inspiration here. So the inner victory, the inner success in collaboration with someone else who's sharing a similar frequency really does make profound make for profound and expansive creation manifestation, right? Let's see what comes next. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, a touch of destiny. And of course, the divine delivery system. You know, this is an upgrade from the universe. The divine really does have our highest and greatest potential at heart, in mind, at all times. So this, I call this card the divine delivery system. So there's an upgrade to our frequency that we don't necessarily see or feel coming. It becomes surprise and delight for us, though it is in alignment with our destiny because of our choice to be love, to be light, to be happiness. We naturally attract more of that, and we make something significant of it at all times. Yeah. And then the Eight of Coins. I love the persistence of this card. Lately, it has been showing up a little more frequently, and it does so in such a subtle way. And this is a card of self-mastery, and it's about moving it along. So we've got nice momentum in the reading. We have this person arriving on the scene, returning from an adventure, right? We have the Wheel of Fortune turning in our favor, delivering to our foundation. And here we are, contributing our love, light, and happiness to the atmosphere, and we are enjoying some self-mastery at the same time. Now, the Eight of Coins is a card that is usually spoken of in terms of a little bit of frustration, a little bit of waiting, toiling at a task. And, you know, certainly the attitude you see on the face there in the card is that way. And I know that we all experience this as we are in development with our self-mastery, though in this alignment of cards, and certainly in support of our beautiful oracle cards, this card becomes quite thrilling. It's in the suit of coins, so it's a slow mover. All eights are about momentum, but you have the momentum of the Wheel of Fortune coming behind this card, and this beautiful arrival, this homecoming to oneself. All of that's in momentum and sort of pushing against that Eight of Coins. So in clarification of the Six of Wands, what are we finding victory and success with? And we had two cards come out in the shuffle. That's fantastic. The first is the Devil. Let's just take a look here for a moment. Pay attention that, you know, his head's on fire here. Yeah, so that's burning up our vulture thoughts. And the Devil card is a temptation card. You know, we can have judgments that come out of ego. We can have supposition. We can suppose within our own judgment in an ego story. And coming with the Devil, mind you, here is the Seven of Swords. This card is about deception and oftentimes about betrayal. And in combination with the Devil card, my feeling on the Seven of Swords has always been, it's how we rob ourselves of joy. And how exactly does that happen? It happens with these very devilish vulture thoughts. So we've got the Six of Wands above it, the sun shining on it. We're in this beautiful momentum over here, and we're diligently doing the work of our soul on the Eight, and we're doing it gladly. We're enjoying this mastery. Alongside that, though, comes the Devil card, which is temptation, to be tempted by the things we judge and make supposition over. And that ultimately does rob us of our joy. Now, keep in mind that all sevens in tarot are about heaven touching earth. And where does that happen but in our own heart space? So we may feel a bit of a tennis match going on here with ourselves, or a ping pong, you know, where maybe flipping our own coins. Maybe we're witnessing both sides of our coins here, where we have this beautiful momentum, happiness, love, and light. And then we also have this. And, you know, events can unfold in such a way where the ego gets a foothold. And even though this energy is running right alongside it or on the other side of the coin, we end up robbing ourselves of joy, period. We have to recognize when this happens. Pay attention to this flow of energy, because it has the potential to knock us out of our Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Coins. Let's see what's next. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Hierophant. Now there's a card, that's a marriage card. Another one of those cards that weaves energy together. It's also a card that will have us challenging program. And that is what can happen over here with the Devil and the Seven of Swords. We can lean back, not forward, but lean backward into this energy over here of judgment and ego stories and vulture thoughts. And we can weave that energy into this as well. And the feeling I get here is that's not at all where we're headed, because look at our oracle cards. Again, we're beginning a new journey, a new way of being and deciding for ourselves. And we're choosing to charge the love that's all around us in the direction of our soulmate connection within self and in all of our other connections. So just at a point when this kind of energy is taking root with us, we run smack into the ego over here. And the challenge is to take this path, to maintain the sweetness of life that we know, that we cultivate, that we grow all the time, and allow these Devil, Seven of Swords moments to have just their moment, to recognize that they're popping up and they require unconditional loving kindness and release. This is something to be set free, not to be stuffed, under the rug and ignored, because it'll just come back more ferociously the next time. So consider the energies that are weaving together on our behalf on the Wheel of Fortune, what we're contributing. Is it this old story over here with the Devil and the Seven of Swords? Or are we going to continue and maintain the work of our soul like a master and, give this, again, the love and the let go that it requires? Next. Yeah. I say that this Two of Wands goes perfectly with this beginnings card over here, because we're stepping into yet another whole new world of opportunity and fulfillment. And we're doing that for ourselves. So, let the Devil and the Seven of Swords be a cautionary tale here in the reading. Recognize that this can pop up at any moment and not to overreact to it, if at all possible. Just see it for what it is. It's an old story, and it comes out of belief system and programming, and it may be comfortable and familiar, but it doesn't mean it's healthy to hang on to. So love it into wholeness. Pull down, draw on the love that's all around and shine it on this. Yeah. Okay. Angel answers. Ask a question if you've got one. Get confirmation. Let the angels whisper to you that it is wise to listen to your intuition. It's just this sort of situation with the Devil and the Seven that can have us ignoring our intuition. And the cards suggest we dig a bit deeper to overcome this. Next. I like that this one's showing up again for us. It's been with us. I think this is the third time now in about a week's time. And if you can see this really well, you have this person on the card, and it's almost like, their higher awareness, their higher being, and then look at all this loving, wonderful light shining down on them. That's what we're meant to lean into. Right there is witnessing our own soulmate connection, right? Beautiful. And how the universe supports that. So listen to your intuition, trust your intuition. Next. Ooh. This one pops out every now and then just to surprise us. Forgiveness. And I really do think of Ho'oponopono when I see the forgiveness card. It's the I forget the order right now. It's escaping me, but it's thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Something, You'll have to look it up. Anyway, it's been a while since I've used Ho'oponopono, so I'm out of practice with it at the moment. But yeah, there may be something that could benefit from that. So read up on it, check it out. But if you've been harsh with your vulture thoughts and your ego has been attempting to run the show, it's the unconditional love and kindness we give ourselves that allows that energy to pass, and that feels forgiving. All right, one more. This is one of my favorites. Look for a sign. Yeah. Because our world is talking to us always. All right, our affirmation for the day from the Super Attractor deck is directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. Yeah, more happiness, more love, more light, right? So direct your focus on the Devil and the Seven of Swords card with compassion. Bring compassion to that, because look at all the joy and love that is charging your atmosphere right now. Dive into that, bathe in that, be that, share that, inspire it everywhere you go. Have a beautiful Monday, everybody. Namaste.